So what is a function? Well, a function is also called a procedure, but it's not a sub-procedure, it's a function procedure. Now you'll be used to using functions in Excel, mathematical functions like sum, max, average, min, VLOOKUP. Any of the functions you're used to using in Excel that are built in, you're already using a function. We can create our own, because sometimes the requirement that we're after is not quite covered by the built-in functions. The bad news about functions is you cannot record them. Procedures we can record some or all of, and the code is created for us. A function has to be handwritten ourselves. So how do we go about creating our first function? Well, we'll take a blank workbook. We'll go to our Visual Basic Editor. If there isn't already a standard module here, we need to insert one. So let's insert module. That gives us our module 1. And in the module 1 code sheet, we can create our functions. So to create a function, we firstly have to use the keyword function. So effectively say, this is the function. I then give the function a name. So I'm going to call it 2 Fahrenheit, open bracket. Any parameters I wish to pass into the function have to be given a name. So I'm going to pass a parameter in called degrees, and then close brackets and return. And the VBA editor nicely puts an end function at the end. So this is my encompassing code. Function, name of the function, any parameters in parentheses. I then need to carry out the work of the function. So I would like the 2 Fahrenheit function to return a value which is the result of a given formula. Now that formula is 9 divided by 5 multiplied by the degrees value I'm passing into it, so degrees plus 32. And when I press return, the VBA editor does my little case altering on the 2 Fahrenheit and spaces out the formula. So you can see here the 2 Fahrenheit is used twice. It's the name of the function, and it's also effectively the returning variable name. So I must put the result that I'm after into the name of the function variable so that that then gets returned back to where it's been called from. So you can create as many of these functions as you like. You simply go to the end of end function, return, and start another function. You may want to, for example, create the 2 centigrade one so that you've got a function to convert one way and then back the other. So again, it needs a parameter. And when I do return, I get the end function, the title casing takes place, and the color coding in blue for keywords, and a nice horizontal line to split one function from another. And then I simply use 2 centigrade equals, and then the return formula, which is going to be 5 divided by 9 multiplied by the degrees value, which this time is actually a Fahrenheit value, take away 32. So I now have 2 functions created that I can call upon as I require them.